Hey, I want to talk a little bit about the difference between our stitch regulator and quilting free motion without the stitch regulator, which is manual. So we're going to start with the stitch regulator, and I actually have my machine set at 12 stitches per inch. So my stitches are going to be exactly 12 stitches per inch. So I'm just going to do a little stipple here at 12 stitches per inch. And regulated mode for something like this is actually just a little bit jerky for me. And if I need to, which I think I do, I need to shorten my stitches a little bit. So I'm actually going to go 14 stitches per inch. And now we are still in regulated. And that looks a lot better at the 14 stitches per inch. If I had a bigger stipple, I could use bigger stitches. But the jerkiness of the regulated mode makes it a little bit more difficult for me to put in nice smooth stippling. So I like to do my stippling in manual. You can do it in regulated if that's what you're comfortable with, but I'm just going to talk about manual for a little bit. So I've got it on manual. Now I am in charge of my stitch length. Now my machine, I can set my speed of the needle however I want it, and I think I'm going to set it, I'm going to start at 375 right now is my speed. And I'm going to show you the difference. And again, I am in charge of the stitches. So I just want you to understand that you see I'm just barely moving the machine at my speed at 375. Now if I move the machine long, you see what happens? I get long stitches if I move the machine fast. And that's something we don't want. So to make this a little bit smoother and even for me, I'm going to speed this up even more to 600. And this is something you really need to play with just to get some experience in using your manual. This is so much better for me, getting right up against those feathers, trying not to cross over or have any points. And again, this is a lot smoother. So I urge everyone to at least try your manual. Just sit and play with it and just take your time with it. Start out at a low speed and increase your speed as you go if you feel it necessary. And there it is. Let me just zoom into this just a little bit. There it is. So we started out in regulated, and you can just see, I can tell that the stitches are a little bit jerky, but as I come up and I increased my manual speed, my work got a little bit smoother. So just keep that in mind. If you're doing larger stuff in manual, you might want to increase your speed even more. I can't tell you exactly what to set your speed at. Every machine is different, and not just that, everybody is different when they're using their manual mode. So you have to do what works best for you. Just don't be afraid of it. Just get in there, dig in, and just make those nice smooth stitches. It's actually smoother to move the machine this way as well.